obviously happened to the number 3 shirt. Balances ball upfield, out of play for a throw deep into Westfields turf on the far side of the pitch. United kicking from left to right where we are in the main stand. Kane Kahaki will allow the right back Gwyn to take it. Sam Gwyn with the run up, Sam Gwyn with the throw. Musa with the interception, hooks it into the danger zone. And Plain sees it all the way, catches up to it. Not the best of pass backs to Blackburn. Blackburn gets there, finds Plain under pressure, but Westfields have got it clear. Mills loses out to Downs. Musa goes to the ground again. The referee says no foul. Dan Kerr sending him down. Hoofed up by Jamal Clark and bounces into the grateful grasp of Kieran Blackburn between the sticks, wearing sky blue shorts and socks, and a dark green and black goalkeeping jersey. Shorts and socks as the outfield players, which most referees don't tend to allow, but it appears it was the only option unless he was going to do it in his kecks. Carey turns away from play, looking to thread it through for Joe Cairns. It won't get to him thanks to the intervention of Paul Hurrell. Plain looking for Reeve. Cannons off the United man. And now Sawyer looking for Cairns. Cairns gets enough on it to find Downs behind him. Cairns looking to send it through for Tyler Haddo. Plain first to it. And neat trickery from Plain. A faint couple of stepovers. And United will watch as the ball rolls out of play for a goal kick. It's a long old journey tomorrow down to the shores of Essex with live coverage of the FA Women's National League Southern Premier Division match between C&K Basildon and Coventry United ladies. Basildon the bottom place team in the league, Coventry United at the top. So expect some goals tomorrow. If you can't make it, we'll have commentary and highlights on CUTV as always. Downs on the goal kick balance. Cairns is through, out comes Blackburn. It's over the head of Blackburn. It was going wide, and it heads out via Cairns. Good awareness by Paul Hurrell to spot the attacker behind him and play it out off the United man. Keywood say with the latest goings on around the ground. Of course, no Sky Blues action today. Coventry losing 2-1 to Burton last night. Well, Keywood say with the latest goings on in the Premier League. Brighton beating Crystal Palace 2-1 this morning. Gwyn. Throw down the right-hand side. And Ison will get the throw for Coventry, and opening it out of Aidan Thomas, the right winger. There's been an early goal at the Cardiff City Stadium. Cardiff 1, West Ham 0. Leeds leading Bristol City 1-0. Derby 1-0 up at home to Sheffield Wednesday. Middlesbrough 1-0 up at home to Brentford. It's West Brom 1, Ipswich 0 in the Championship. No goals in League 1 yet. Hurrell. High into the sky, drops into the box. Flight to Valence, who finds Cairns. Valence trying to overlap, but the pass from Cairns cannons off Gwyn. Miller. Kerr looking to slot it through. Mills wasn't catching that in a month of Sundays. It's back with Brendan Bunn. 10 minutes gone. Game certainly calmed down the last 5 minutes. Stumble from number 7 in Craig Jones allows Eli Barco onto it. Now Kyle Carey settling back into the groove. Interception though by Jones. Hurrell. Turn on the ball by Kerr, and in goes Musa, and Kyle Carey dispatches it to Musa on the left-hand side. Will Musa get there ahead of Kahaki? No, he won't. But he'll out-muscle the captain, and he'll keep it in as well. Dogged determination from Musa. Crosses in towards Joe Cairns, headed up by Plain. And first to it will be Kerr, who fires it into safety. Sent back where it came from by Harry Sawyer. Eli Barco. It's off Matt Reeve. Downs. Now Haddo, another start for the former GMP winger. Highly impressive his last couple of appearances for United. Barco forced back into defence with Jamal Clark. Crowded out in midfield. Lewis Eisen having to duck away from the challenge of Aidan Thomas. Now he's found Bunn. Rolls it across to the right hand side of his penalty area, and Harry Sawyer gets the move going. Dribbling down the right. Haddo around Plain, but straight into the path of Reeve. Poor pass from Reeve, intercepted by Sawyer. Downs. Sawyer back to Downs, looks left, switches to play, looking for Kyle Carey, beaten to it, the outstretched leg of Gwynn getting onto the ball first. Reeve, Kahaki now sets up Gwynn for the run, Kyle Carey with him though, and Gwynn skews it out for the Coventry United throw deep into their own turf. Eisen punts it upfield, coming as far as Reeve. His dip pass collected by Downs, and a hopeful ball towards the Westfields back line from Valence wasn't collected by Joe Cairns. Blackburn passes it to Horrell, who strides away from the penalty area. The pass behind Plain, good idea, but poor execution from the centre back. Now Musa, sent left by Brendan Bunn. Balance. Kyle Carey caught napping by Gwynn. Gwynn turns away from the United attacker. Kahaki, Jones, Gwynn looking for the run of Mills. Eisen makes sure that he doesn't find the number 9. Clark in the edge of his own penalty area, rolls it across the box, and now Harry Sawyer at right back. Tyler Haddo. Back to Sawyer as Haddo makes the run. The intention was to find Haddo, but Plain nods it up. And the throw goes to Westfields as Reeves sent onto the head of Gift Musa, who could only find touch. Ball in the hands of Sam Plain and left back. United players out today. Sam Belcher, of course, suspended. No Luke Jones, no Kyle Barnett. So a bit of a bare bones squad, but still a squad highly capable of getting the job done. Plain's pass caught by the wind. Back where it came from by Clark. Cairns will make the run. Stabbed it into the ground right under Blackburn's nose. But Blackburn able to bring it under control and find the teammate in Reeve. Now Kahaki, Westfield's counter centre back. Jones tracks back to holding midfield and finds Gwynn on the right. Eisen seemed to jump on Miller there, but the referee said it's fair game. Downs, and now Jamal Clark. It's a perfect ball for Tyler Haddo, who can keep it in, and he couldn't keep it in, just had a little bit too much pace on it. The direction was perfect, just a little too heavy. 15 minutes more. Live coverage of the Total Motion Midland Football League Premier Division match between Coventry United and Westfields. It's still 0-0. Big so far. Try, by the way, so I don't think level. We approach down the right hand side, puts it upfield for Aidan Thomas, not back where it came from by Eisen. Barco to Downs. That's what you're crowd United out in midfield. There's the wings. Kyle Carey's at home, picks up that trickling through ball, skips past the defender. Kyle Carey for Eli Barco, rise the challenge and finds the net. Kyle Carey with an assist on his return to the first team Eli Barco leaping over the sliding challenge, getting onto the ball and finding the back of the net with ease. Coventry United on 16 minutes lead Westfields by 1-0 at the Butts Park Arena. Well, if United are in a relegation battle, then this will do them the world of good. Leading a side like Westfields, who many would have believed would be in for the title. Dan's immediately in with a challenge on Kerr, and United back in possession. Carl Carey's sandwich between Kerr and Quinn. The referee has given the throw in to Coventry United. The Westfield players seem a little bit bemused on the far side of the field. Needs options, not an awful lot of movement from the United players. Upline it goes towards Carl Carey, over Carey's head. Quinn turns away from Cairns. Still need to find a way out. Quinn. Cannons off Joe Cairns. United midfielder making sure he had nowhere to go. And it will be a throw to Westfields. Moved to field by Reeve. Thomas flicks it on only into the path of Lewis Ison. Sawyer. Barco. Downs. United taking the cautious approach. Ison drills it through to Barco. Miller all over him from behind. Downs. Saved into the right hand side. Sawyer wasn't going to catch up with that. Throw in Westfields halfway into their own turf. Premier League, Bournemouth lead Huddersfield 1-0 and Everton 1-0 up at Newcastle. Followed upfield by Horrell towards Mills. Clark nods it to the touchline. Sawyer can't keep it in. The Westfield attack will continue the throw on the left-hand side. Playing us to take the throw a few yards further back. That's more than a few yards. It's going to be about 10 yards. Options surround plane. Headed by Clark. Kahaki lobs it back into the box. Clark's header. Barco. Throw in to Westfields just up line from the visiting dugout. Despite Haddo trying his best to keep it in. Is playing again to take the throw in on the left flank for Westfields. There it goes. Thomas fires Sawyer. Here's Kyle Carey. Turns Gwyn and surges upfield. United have missed this bursting pace from Kyle Carey. Looking to thread it through for Musa, who wasn't ready. Hesitated as the ball was sent through and back into the grateful gloves of Kieran Blackburn. Rolled out to Kahaki, who sprints clear of Cairns. Valance seemed to have a hold of Kerr for a moment there. The referee's given Clark in the centre circle. Sawyer floats it in for Joe Cairns. Skims over Cairns' bonds and out for the goal kick. It's an inch too high for the former Walsall youngster. "20 minutes gone here at the Butts Park Arena. Coventry United 1, Westfields 0. Eli Barco putting the Red and Greens in front on 16 minutes. The assist coming from Kyle Carey. Straight away from the box is Horrell. Aimless ball into the United half of the field. Now Clark looking to set up Cairns. He's around Blackburn. Can he find his way to the net? He's got Carey at the far post, but sliding in. Horrell sends it behind. for the corner, but Blackburn has shown he's not afraid to race up his line to meet the attacker. It almost cost him though at that attempt against Cairns. Kyle Carey back in the team, back at the club, back on set piece duty. And flies over the head of Cairns on the edge of the area, allowing Kerr to stride away from the box. Looking for Miller. Musa with the challenge and now balance onto it. Threaded in for Joe Cairns. He was onside but couldn't reach it. Gwyn. That's an opportunity for Aidan Thomas. Squares it. Sawyer can only send it into the path of Mills. And the equaliser for Westfields. John Mills rolling it into the bottom corner. Sawyer tried his best to get it clear, but the faint touch could only send it to the waiting Mills. And dead set on the goal. He simply had to gently stroke it to the left of Brendan Bunn, and Westfields are all square again. An immediate reprieve for Westfields, and United's hard work goes to waste. The Butts Park Arena in a stunned silence as we get underway again. Look at the Haddo on the right hand side, and Plain volleys it clear. Sawyer sees it out. It's one of the best efforts of Mills. And the referee wants a word with Kane Kahaki, I believe it is. Well, Kyle Carey called over too. Well, Gwyn trying to intervene. The referee checking the number of Kyle Carey. We could well have our first yellow card of the afternoon. Exchange of words between the Westfields captain Kane Kahaki and Coventry United's Kyle Carey. Referee doesn't want the intervention of any other players except for the two captains and Carey. Out comes the yellow card. Brandished to Kyle Carey and to Kane Kahaki. Obviously from this distance it's hard to tell what was said, but from the resulting yellow cards I don't think it was pleasant. And Kahaki continuing to belittle Kyle Carey, and the referee gets the game going again, but Kahaki's got to try and hold his tongue here. He's going to get himself into more trouble. Carey, balance ended up again. Musa gives chase. The attempted challenge kept in, was it? No, it wasn't. Kahaki making contact with Musa from behind and clipped his heel. Sent Musa off balance and into touch for the Westfields throw on the far side of the field, halfway into their own turf. Gwyn. For Miller. Lofted by Ison. Falls for Cairns, does it? Well, leaping into Cairns' Horrell. We're in the aerial duel in the penalty area. Gwyn ends the danger by firing it upfield. Ison tries to slide it out. We're now racing forward. Aidan Thomas. Still going, Thomas squares it. Miller couldn't control. And Mills collects on the left. Takes it past Haddo. Crosses in. And Jamal Clark, I should say, gets in the way of the effort from Reeve. In fact, that was Jones, sorry. Crossing with the left-hand side towards Craig Jones. Clark up there there first, blocking the Westfields man from the ball. Jones with an inadvertent kick into Clark, and the free kick given. Bunn's free kick looking for Joe Cairns, and that is going to be offside. The referee is going to call over the Westfields player, Craig Jones. And it looks like we're going to have another yellow card for Westfields number 7, Craig Jones. It looks like another one for dissent. Or could it be a yellow card for the incident with Jamal Clark? I'm not entirely sure. Whether it was for the incident with Clark, it's a late yellow card. The header falls to Aidan Thomas! Bounces agonisingly wide at the near post, as it was headed into his path by the United defender Jamal Clark. A chance of United's own making, nearly giving Westfields the lead. Thomas couldn't hit the target. After taking the lead, United maybe started to look a little shaky. Run up by Bunn, kicked by Bunn. Looking for Kyle Carey. Kahaki wins the header. Off the head of Musa. Valance brings it down. Carey. Forced down by Gwyn. Coventry United free kick. And Gwyn taking the ball with him, allowing Westfields to track back before the Red and Greens can take this free kick. It's about 10 yards into Westfields' half. Downs looks for a red shirt in the box. Can he find one? No, he can't. It's off the head of Kahaki into relative safety. Barco, the goal scorer, side to side with Aidan Thomas, but can't dispossess. Offside claims against Mills. Referee says no. And now the Westfields goal scorer takes on Sawyer. This time Sawyer will send it out for a corner. Will he? No, it's just about being kept in. But the referee has overruled the decision, I believe. What's been given? It is indeed going to be a corner. Downs believed that he kept it in. Mills trying to see it out of play. Downs got there just on the line. But the referee overruling the decision of the linesman. And it has been given as a corner kick for Westfields, quickly taken. Mills looking to return to Miller, blocked up by Downs. Mills down line. Miller. Challenged by Sawyer. Reeves switches the play. Sam Plain will try to pick it up, but offside called against the Westfields left back. Today's show here on Coventry United TV, sponsored by our good friends at Current, building bespoke software to increase sales and improve your business process. Head to current.it for more information. And if you are listening and you are in Coventry, you've got something to do around 7 o'clock. Remember, the Coventry United race night is on at the Butts Park Arena. And Haddo racing into the box, squares and looking for Kyle Carey. Crucial touch by Hurrell. Sends it out for the throw. Sawyer. Haddo looking to knee it on for Barco. Didn't find him, and then Craig Jones intercepts. Plain. His floating ball brought down by Clark. Downs looking to send Sawyer through for the run, but the young fullback wasn't ready. Half an hour gone to the Butts Park Arena in the Total Motion Midland Football League Premier Division. Coventry United 1, Westfields 1. United taking the lead in the 16th minute from Eli Barco. It's the lead lasting less than 10 minutes. And a calm equaliser from John Mills. Ball safely back with Brendan Bunn in the penalty area. And nodded out by Plain. With the throw, halfway into Westfield's territory. United want the free kick with Haddo beaten in the air and sent to the ground by Plain. It looked fair game to me. Header well won by Plain. Throw taken by Sawyer. Returned to him by Downs. And back to Downs over the head of Jones. Lewis Ice lofts it right again, looking for Sawyer. Stabbed down by Miller. Craig Jones Looking for Aidan Thomas as the train driver says hello on his way past. Reeve. Down the right it goes. Gwyn. Kerr looking for the cross. Charged down by Musa. And a goal kick given to Coventry United. And the referee again has overruled the decision of his assistant. And that's the second time that the referee has ignored the decision of his assistants and given a corner for Westfields. It could be a decision that United will look to be very angry about if the Fields can find a second from here. And it goes, leaping header by Gif Musa, and a swan dive away from the penalty area, but sent back into danger, and the crossing opportunity for John Mills. He's already scored one, can he set up a second? Barco tries to clear, Cairns off the back of Cairns. Hanno tries to keep it in, but he won't reach it in time and nearly clatters into the Westfields manager. Blaine will take his time with this throw, doesn't want to rush things. Control over speed for the visitors. The header towards Reeve, knotted up by Musa, and now Cairns looks to get racing down the right-hand side. Forced down by Horrell, and that time the referee does take the advice of his assistant and blows the whistle for the free kick. Linesman flagged before the whistle. Busy weekend here on CUTV. Coverage of the women's game tomorrow at C&K Basildon. And then the men, I believe, are back in action on Wednesday. Indeed they are. No, in fact, we've got 2 weeks off. Dante's free kick and volleyed out for a throw-in, levelled the penalty area. This time the men's team are in action. Actually 2 weeks today, the 23rd of March at Farley Way, away to Quorn. Run up in the long throw by Ison, get some distance on that. Haddo with the volley, connects with the head of Kahaki, and United will have the corner from the right. It's not the goal that Haddo craved, but it will do for now. Taking a short break here on CUTV at half time with a second live stream option. Haddo returns to Kyle Carey. Sets himself up for the cross towards the far post. Barner keeps it alive with a head, and Ison sent it over. Jamal Clark actually squared it for Lewis Ison. Young defender, so not a goal scorer. He's only ever scored once for Coventry United in a 1-1 draw at Walsall Wood a couple of years ago. How's that for knowledge? So again, we'll be going off air at half time to have a quick break, so for about 15 minutes we'll be off air at the conclusion of the first half, but there will be a second live stream starting on the main CUTV YouTube homepage, so make sure to have a look for that. After the break it's sent over, and John Mills lofts it over Brendan Budd, off target anyway, but the flag had been raised for a good few seconds. Signs of promise certainly for Coventry United, but a few imperfections that need to be sorted out. So free kick to be taken by Brendan Bunn, about 5 yards out of his penalty area. Goes from Bunn. Carey waiting from the left-hand side of the penalty area, and it hits Gwyn in the back, sending it away from Carey. Craig Jones punts it up the right flank for Thomas to give chase. Ison there to block him off, and he sees it out for the throw-in, but dangerous signs for the Red and Greens with 10 minutes till half-time. And Kerr is going to leave it for Gwyn to take. Crossing position for Westfields. The fringes of the United box. Kerr provides an option. It's straight to the feet of Valance. Try to keep it in. But concedes another throw in the same position. Quinn again looks for a sky blue shirt. It's brought down by Miller. Gwynn's cross. Nodded out of the box by Ison. Plain will pick it up and keep the move alive. Looking for Mills. Stretched by Mills. Connects with the ball, but only sends it out of play for the throw. Sawyer will take. Followed up by Downs. Cairns tries to hold off Horrell. Good strength shown by the young attacker. Cairns shrugged to the ground. Advantage given. And now Barco looks to make good as he's forced to the touchline and loses out to Reeve. Tries to reclaim it, it's upfield, but Miller loses out cheaply. Downs. Crossing by Downs, just short of the head of Tyler Haddo. And Reeve finishes the job with a ferocious clearance. Clark off the head of Jones as Westfields begins to break once more. Mills. Headed up by Ison. Kerr beats Valance in the air. Valance going to send it off Kerr. Westfields could be in for a second here. Jones couldn't get the squared pass right to Kerr. And Ben Valance will send it out for the corner. Trudging over to take this corner kick on the right is the Westfields number 10, Miller. Ben Miller, headed up by Musa, over the crossbar. It's a second corner, same side, so Miller hasn't got far to go. Chilly, blustery day here at Woods Park Arena. Thankfully no rain. The skies do look pretty dark. As Miller sets up for a second go. Sawyer's header out to Reeve. To Ben Miller. Sawyer again there to clear. Flicked on by Musa. Gwynn lobs it to the left. Nodded to safety by Valance. Mills will track back and keep it in on the halfway line. John Mills floats it right. Kerr. Shooting opportunity for Miller. And that's not the effort that Thomas intended, I'm sure. Scuffing it to the right. 6 minutes until the break here on CUTV. Today's show on Coventry TV is sponsored by Current, building bespoke software to increase sales and improve your business process. Head to current.it for more information. And seeing as our esteemed chairman, Mr. Peter Reynolds, has got himself a new scooter and hasn't gone to Coventry Motorcycles and Scooters, how dare he? We'll give them a shout out on air. Slide by Jamal Clark, couldn't bring the ball under control, and now John Mills thinking about the long range spectacular. He didn't just think about it, he tried it and wasn't a million miles off target. Although the Westfields are appealing for a foul on Aidan Thomas in the build-up. Five minutes of normal time to go in the first half. I think there'll be much more than a minute of stoppages. Live coverage of the Total Motion Midland Football League Premier Division fixture at the Woods Park Arena between Coventry United and Westfields. Score all square at 1-1 as Cairns sees it out for a Coventry United throw-in, despite a push from Hurrell. Throw down line to Lewis Ison. Cairns with him, cross cannons off Miller, and a throw virtually in the same position on the right flank. And United head into the half-time break in front. Started the game brightly. Westfields have found their way back into it, but can United restore their lead? Nodded away at the near post and hooked out by Reeve for another Coventry United throw right in the corner. In he goes from Ison towards Haddo. Musa there too, headed across to Jamal Clark. Overhead kick from the skipper. Flies over the crossbar. Kieran Blackburn will take it, the goal kick. United do have options on the bench if they are needed, including a potential debutant in Alpha Worry, the academy product drafted in for today's game. Also amongst the subs, Shane Nicholson, Brad Castwell, Guy Baston and Sam Lockley. For Westfields, Ollie Butler, Ian Havard, Jamie Molyneux, Keanu Cooper, Alex Haynolds. And the assistant has called the referee over for a chat. And the referee has called over a player. Not sure who it is. He's asked the player to come over, but he hasn't made it over yet. The referee is bringing out his book. Just hope it's not Kyle Carey, as he already is on a yellow card. Well, the referee goes into the book. It's a yellow card for Luke Downs. Must have been something Downs said, and Downs still bemused about the decision. Well, there it goes, nodded on by Kerr. Down to the header to Gift Musa, only find Reeve. Looks left for Mills. Sawyer sends it back to Sam Plain. Lofted ball to the left. Mills won't catch up with it. Throw in picked by Harry Sawyer. Sawyer throws to the feet of Haddo. Rolls it up on the chest. Another United throw right in front of the Coventry United technical area. Haddo was forced out. They're up by Cairns. Carey. Barco looks for Gift Musa and hooked upfield by Reeve. First on with Ben Valance, and Valance with the spectacular effort with a less than spectacular finish. Valance is harmlessly wide as we enter the final minutes of normal time. You're right in saying we've had 4 yellow cards in the match so far, and not one of them has been for a foul. It's all been for dissent. Jones. Reeve with the half-volleyed pass. Ison will see it bouncing back into the hands of Bunn. Punts upfield by Bunn. And bounces straight to his opposite number 1 in Kieran Blackburn. Dribbles it to the edge of his penalty area and sends it upfield. Haddo ducking down to get his head on it. He looks for Joe Kane from Horrell. Mills shrugged off the ball, but as Ison looks for an option on the right hand side, it floats out. And we are into added time. I don't think there'll be an awful lot of it. This could well be the final chance of the half, as Plain looks for a sky blue shirt up line and sent out for a Coventry United throw as Sawyer's attempted clearance hits Reeves in the back. Sawyer throws to Brendan Bunn. Controlled by Bunn. Looks left. Switch the play to Ben Valance. Rolls it to the feet of Downs. Looking for Kyle Carey, doesn't make it to him. Reeve with the interception. Valance with a chance behind on Kerr. Referee said it's good. Quinn. The right flank again with Reeve. Kerr. Challenge made by Gift Musa from behind. He takes the pass to Horrell. Picked up by Joe Cairns, and United have got themselves the free kick in the centre circle, and Horrell protests his innocence. Needless foul to give away, and United will get themselves going quickly. But the referee has denied United the opportunity to do that. Well, we've had coming up to 2 minutes of added time. Westfields wishing all but the attackers back. Headed across by Clyde, looking for Ison. Handball claims. Referee says no, but United have got their equaliser, and Tyler Haddow reels off in celebration. And the red and greens on the cusp of half lead once, with Haddow taking it home from close range. Coventry United 2, Westfields 1. Jamal Clark sending it across the box to Lewis Ison. Ison swinging towards and then it fell to the feet of Haddow, who poked it past Kieran Blackburn. Not the prettiest goal you'll ever see, but they all count. And United head into the half-time break in front. And the mood of the Westfields players has just slumped to a 0. Bitter frustration of the Fields players is clear to see as Valance looks to repel a possible Westfields attack. Jones out leaps down to then Lewis Ison brings it under control, hoops it upfield, and that will be half time here on Coventry United TV. Half time score: Coventry United 2, Westfields 1, and we'll be back in 10 minutes on CUTV for the second half. Don't go anywhere.